these opening scenes are actual metaphorical aspects of the film as a whole. So this little weed right here is supposed to represent Tom, while these swing sets represent Tom and Allan when Tom meets Allan, and these flowers to the sun represents the girl Tom meets, which is Daisy. And we cut to Tom being depressed as heck, walking to his tree. You can kind of see Tom's thoughts on his board, and back to Tom's depressed face. So we crossfade to black, showing that time has passed, that this is another day. Tom's wearing different clothes and everything, and he's going back to the tree. So you can see that Tom is a really lonely person. Until one day out of the blue, Allan shows up. And this shot here is to show our emotional distance from each other, which you'll see later on in the end. It kind of comes back to that. And of course Tom is kinda, standoffish because he's been alone for so long. He doesn't understand why someone would want to talk to him. But then they actually get to know each other. On another day, and you see that Tom is hanging out with Allan again, showing that their friendship is growing because Tom just passed that tree. And this was a really important shot because we have this character. We don't have a name for him, but that's Andres, you guys know, but he makes that face, which you wonder why he made, and then you come to find out why he made that face at the end. And you see me and Allan at the tree laughing, which comes back later on also. So me and Allan are back at the tennis courts, and he hands me a piece of gum. And if you're wondering how can he hand me gum if he isn't real, it's like your subconscious can do that in that kind of way. Like, he can't text me, but he can hand me imaginary gum. But anyway, we see this girl, and she walks right past Allan because she can't see him. And you see right there in that clip, that was the hint that Allan disappeared the moment that I saw her. So you'd see something's kind of fishy going on, and giving this new girl, Daisy, directions to where the restroom is, and you can see the restroom like right in the background, but you know. And here Tom is, waiting for Daisy to come out the restroom, and he's getting his phone ready, and he's like, yeah, I'm about to get those digits. Straight up. Digits. And she comes out, and he's like, hey, can I get your number? She's like, oh, sure. And Daisy's like, hey, let's go to the park. And I'm like, the park? I gotta go. She's like, come on. And I'm like, oh, boy. And she takes Tom's board, and it's like, yo, the only thing more important than the girl is the board. And you see those clear crossfades showing some time has passed and we're having, like small talk conversations. And then you see Daisy sitting in the place that Allan used to sit, so it shows that she took his place. Because my mind's completely off of Allan now, and now it's on Daisy. now we cut to another day, and you see sort of like the emotional growth in Tom and Daisy's relationship over these next few scenes. And this first person shot here with Daisy looking into Tom's eyes, you can kind of understand like what Tom thinks of Daisy. This is basically Tom's life now, because he had nobody before and now he has her. And now we cut to 3 months later, and audio comes in. There's a reason why everything else was muted until this part. We wanted to emphasize this particular part as like the biggest part of the whole film. And you see Allan just shows up out of nowhere, and it's like crazy shiz is happening. But Tom is so delusional.
Where have you been?
He just wants to know where Allan was.
It's been like 3 months!
Okay, so that line, I wanted to show how frustrated Tom was.
I disappeared because you didn't need me.
What do you mean I didn't need you? She left me, man. She left me. You left me. I needed you and you weren't there!
If you needed me, I would have been there. But you didn't.
Then you can see the sun going down, but
I know you
I'll get to
disappeared.
that in a minute.
I know you disappeared. Where did you go?
I disappeared the moment you saw her. Because she took my place. And now she's gone.
What are you talking about, man?
Tom, you've been alone for so long that your subconscious created a fictional character in your mind. That's me.
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm crazy, man? Talk to me!
So you see that the sun went down fairly quick, but that's because
What's your deal, man?
things are different in Tom's head. It's like a dream. Time works differently. I might have been out there for hours, while it's only been about a few seconds in my head. And then you see Tom disappears, which of course is gonna freak. I mean, you see Allan disappears, which of course is gonna freak Tom out, so he makes a book for it. Until we fast forward another month, and audio is cut off again. Then when this new mysterious character shows up, we have this shot again showing you the distance between these two characters, which is way further than Tom and Allan's distance from the beginning. And you see the look on Tom's face as if, is this really gonna happen again? because one of the words on Tom's board was circles. He feels like he's running in circles. And you see that look of just utter frustration and just being lost. Who's to say if this person is real or not, but Tom is just done. We cut it here because we want you to decide what happens next. Like, this whole film was just, in summary, it was about a boy that spends so much time alone that he creates a fictional character in his mind, and when he finds this girl, that fictional character disappears until that girl leaves him also. So this character in Tom's head only shows up when Tom really needs him. So this whole film was to basically just make you think about what it would be like to be truly and completely alone. And for those of you guys wondering, this was somewhat of a true story, because Tom is me. We based him off of me and my thoughts on my board and all the things that I sort of went through, but I was never that far gone. You see, this is probably what would have happened if I didn't make any friends, and I spent the next year after year alone, because it's completely possible for your subconscious to create people in your mind. And that's exactly what happened to Tom, so that's the story. It's sad, but yeah. I'll see you guys next week.